Hello, beautiful people. So I'm going to work, and I have a very good topic for today. It will be about tires, trusting your tires, choosing the right set of tires, etc. And I will begin with showing you what I do every time I leave home. In this weather where it's like 5 degrees Celsius, and as you know, and as you can see on the camera, it's the surface is shining a little bit, it's slippery. So the first thing I do when I leave the village in here, I test the brakes. So I test the rear brake first, going to ABS. I do it at least 3 times, and even like the third time is measurably better. Then I do the first tire, or front tire, and at the end, and I don't have time for it right now, I do both. The ABS kicks in. So this is what I do every time I go riding, delivering meals in Prague. So I know what the surface is like, and even like on this place, it's not objective because there is a lot of sunshine, and the surface there is much better than what is coming in front of me in just a couple of seconds. And recently it happened to me that the first bend, the curve we are about to ride, I had to drift through the whole curve. Not too willingly, but it happened. Like both tires slipped front and rear, and then I had to drift, hitting the rear brake a couple of times. So the bike changed direction. Otherwise, I would end up in here. So this is my test, and obviously the tires are cold. In this weather, it takes I don't know, at least 20 to 30 kilometers until they warm up, and until I can ride a little bit. I would say with expected results. Obviously in Prague it's much better because there is so much traffic. The cleaning there is the best. It's a big city, and the amount of car going there definitely helps cleaning the road as well. So in Prague it's kind of safe, 5 degrees Celsius, only with the exceptions of cobblestones and rails. But otherwise, it's pretty safe, I would say. So my whole travel to Prague, which is approximately 20 kilometers, I'm obviously riding cautiously, and I'm testing the tires. I also like swing from side to side sometimes, as every one of us does that because it's just fun, I would say, definitely for me. And I'm not doing it because I would think, like some of you maybe think, that this swinging from side to side warms up the tires. That's a cliche, which is wrong. That never helps. Your tires warms up with acceleration and braking. Based on the thumbnail, the short answer is no, any tires wouldn't save me at that situation. And this video will be about tires for Scrambler motorcycles.
And what it means in my head, at least, is you are 80% plus on road, 20% less off road. I have a couple of topics, so I will show you what I use as my tires. I will show you how I do research, or how I was doing research prior to buying those. I will show you some examples on what I've done on stock tires and what is possible. I will talk a little bit about what is possible to do on rough 50/50 tires on road. And I will show you the results, why I chose the tires I have and what are the tires I'm possibly thinking about to try out. And last but not least, I need to convince you why should you care about what I'm telling. As I mentioned in some previous videos, but you might not have seen it, I have 15 years of mountain biking experience, like enduro downhill, various terrain conditions in all weather conditions, and I'm 100% sure that the topic for choosing a tire is completely the same for mountain bikes or for motorbikes. Like, the same rules apply, and I feel confident enough to talk about that. Like, I was riding only off-road on my mountain bike, obviously, or not obviously. And the terrains from dirt, gravel, mud, rocks, and you can combine all those situations in snow. Yeah, I forgot leaves, for instance. So I was choosing my tires pretty carefully, and it took me a couple of years to A, trust my tires, and B, pick the right one for the job. So let's get to it. Here are my tires. Here you can see what's the difference between how the picture looks like on an internet versus how deep the pattern could be in reality. Definitely check out the tires with your own eyes and thumbs or fingers. Here you can see new versus old. The old one has 6,000 miles on it, and the difference is 1 centimeter in the pattern. So that was my tire. Next. Research. How I thought about it. 80% on road, I still prefer that, and we all need that. For that reasons, you need to check the speed limit, which is really could be really limiting in more off-road tires. So I was looking at 50/50 segment. I will show you a couple of images in here, what I was doing research on, what like seemed interesting to me. Some of them are more towards off-road, some of them are more towards on-road, and I will talk a little bit about those. So, for instance, this one, for me, even if it's in a segment 50/50, the pattern is pretty shallow, and this won't help you on off-road. This will help you with water on road, but to me, this is not 50/50, this is like 80/20. The same could be said about this, not maybe 80/20, but 60/40 maybe. The pattern is still really shallow, so or at least on the picture, as I said, you should check it out with your own eyes. This is very close to the stock tires I got before. I will have the picture there later. To me, again, for off-road, not much help in here, but super comfortable on road. Like, what is important for me are the sides, like how comfortably I can lean on the bike, and on this one on the road I wouldn't worry at all, definitely. So these are a couple of tires I found when I was looking for those. And next, and now I will show you what I've done on my stock tires. These are my stock tires. As you can see, the pattern is, I don't know, half a centimeter or something like that. But the shape of those angles, it's just 80/20 in my perspective, on-road, off-road. So I was trying a little bit of sand, not much, not deep. Wouldn't do that. I was trying some country roads with dirt and mud. These conditions were okay. I would say most of the dirt was dry. I've challenged that as well, and as you can see, it's pretty deep, but fortunately, it was harder. So if this would be really muddy, I wouldn't be able to do it. I've dropped the bike a couple of times, like in here, and in here I would be able to do it even on the stock tires. It was my fault. I just chicken shitted this one, and the bike slipped. So that was basically a lot of gravel, dirt, and I was braking too much with the front brake. In here, this is after I moved the bike 180 degrees. I was climbing up this very small hill, and my bike stalled, and I couldn't handle it, so it fell. Another thing what I've tried was going on these tires to a racetrack, and I was trying what I can do there. It was pretty fun, but not necessarily my style. But as you can see, I've tested the lead angles pretty much, and on this close-up you can see that I'm definitely touching the sides, not chicken shitting, and even this tire, as it looks, how it looks, I can trust it completely, completely the same like I had the stock tire, for instance. So if the sides are continuous, let's say, you don't have to worry about lean angles even on the tires like that. Next. Okay, the results. For now, I will stay with mine, but I have a couple of ideas what I would like to try. But I have 15 years of experience choosing tires on a mountain bike, so I know that when I find one which works perfectly for me, it's no reason to try other ones, because it takes 6,000 miles or maybe less to wear them off, or it would be a waste of money. Keep mine out of it right now. So this is definitely more towards off-road. I would worry about the lean angles because the pattern is not continuous enough for me. This one looks maybe a little bit better, but still the pattern is pretty rough, and the first one is very lean. I would wonder if they will do it on my type. This one is very popular, but unfortunately I didn't hear any praise on those. But just from the looks of the pattern, it could be very good on off-road, and on-road also pretty good. But as you can see, the pattern is not continuous in here, so in lean angles it could be trouble at some points. Another one, very good off-road, I would say, and the pattern on the side is continuous enough, I would say, so I wouldn't worry about on-road situation and lean angles that much as well. But as I said, I'm very happy with those, so I will stay with mine. Maybe I will try one of those I've just shown you. And last but not least, you can quit the video now, but I have a bonus what is coming. I've installed the new cartridges, so if you want to stay 5 more minutes, please enjoy.
Okay, I will be shortly arriving at my destination point, so I wouldn't be able to cover some bigger topic. What I can say is that I've changed the cartridges in my fork. So as you can see in here, now I can adjust compression, preload, and rebound, which is great. This is like the second day, so I don't really know yet how does it work. I'm planning to tweak it to my liking when I will have the possibility to just enjoy rides. And okay, sorry, I was focusing. Yeah, so new cartridges. I'm very happy. The guys who changed those for me were able to do it because I was trying. I was trying to put it to authorized service from Honda, and they refused to do it. My guess is they were just afraid that if they wouldn't succeed, it would be on them, breaking something in the fork, and the money would have to go on their behalf. Changing the cartridge was, I would say, quite difficult from a customer point of view. I wouldn't be able to do that, and it wasn't just simple pull it out, put it there. There was some, yeah, and I don't know the words right now. I will look it up later and put it into titles. You basically had to cut some steel from the previous cartridge so the new one will fit, and that was what was difficult about it. The guys, I let them do this on my bike. They managed to do it, which is great. And last part on my suspension is buying the rear shocks. And I've already ordered those shocks, but unfortunately they sent me wrong ones, so I had to give them back, and I will need to order them once more. When I will have those, I will change those myself because it's pretty simple. It's just 2 bolts. And after that, I will have new suspension on this bike completely, and I can't wait. Like, I'm already feeling the difference in the fork on those rugged roads in Prague, cobblestones, potholes, and everything. It's already much more comfortable. And the rear, that should change it just to a bliss, because the rear shocks are more about the comfort. So I'm really looking forward to it, but it will probably take a couple of months until I have those. They need to manufacture those. They are not on stock usually. And B, I need to be able to afford those, which is not right now. So after I will have that, I will do definitely another review of my bike, suspension, and everything. And yeah, I'm where I should be. So see you later, guys. Stay true.